This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Verse 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eye shall not spare children. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four quarters of the earth, risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. My brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 17 through 18, is that what you see in front of your screen is just more proof and evidence of how close we are to World War III. What you see in front of your screen is just more proof and evidence of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's words being fulfilled. Prophecy is speaking. All right? And you want to know why this is all happening? Well, there's many reasons why this is happening. America's a wicked society. It's ran in wickedness. All right, from the top down. These people are in their pride and pomp. Okay? They think nothing but evil thoughts. They're sickos and weirdos and freaks. All right? Again, many reasons. But one main reason why the Russians are doing this and why they're getting ready for nuclear war is what America's leadership did. See, Biden said to multiple media institutions that he will not send advanced missiles into Ukraine, according to this article. Then the very next day, he changes his mind and sends advanced missiles into Ukraine on a stipulation that these advanced missiles that were sent to Ukraine are not to be used in Russian territory. Now, do you honestly think the Russians are fucking stupid? No. That's the reason why the Russians are doing what they're doing now. Okay? Because they see that America, all right, is full of deceit and fraud and lies. All right? And Joe Biden is a prime example of what America is. All right? Psalm chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. Right. All right. Joe Biden lied and said that he wasn't going to send advanced missiles into Ukraine. And then he changed his mind the very next day and he sent them into Ukraine. All right. And that right there just goes to show you that these nations are like, yeah, America's not to be trusted. All right. America's adding fuel to the fire in this war in Ukraine. And these advanced missiles, if you read an article, these advanced missiles can hit tanks, can hit warplanes, all right, and they're precision, meaning they have a tracker on it, okay? And these advanced missiles can go up to in distance up to 183 miles from one source that I read, not this source, from another source. So you think the Russians are going to believe that these missiles will not be used in their territory? Yeah, only a dummy would believe that, all right? And the Russians are not dumb. The Lord is stirring them up to launch intercontinental ballistic missiles on Babylon the Great. And these are the many reasons why they're going to do it, all right? Psalm 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. That's right. And that's how America moves. And that's why, okay, to our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, how many times are you going to keep trusting the so-called white man? All right, he's been lying to you, all right, since he came over to this land. All right, these Edomites are a bunch of liars, deceivers. Well, look at recent, all right. Didn't Biden say in 2020? This is an example of a liar. Didn't Biden say in 2020 he will not make mandates for the jump shop, Jabberoni? He said that December 2020. Look it up, YouTube it, Google it. 2020, all right, December 2020, Biden said no mandates. 8 months later, he enforces mandates, where majority of people were shaking in their boots, where you even had certain Israelite sects that went along and took the jump shot so they could keep a job. All right? Instead of just saying no, instead of, hey, if they say you gotta go, you gotta leave, hey, leave and find another job, all right? Nah, they went and took it. And now look at it now. But again, you believe this devil, all right, every time. The Russians, okay, which they're the devil themselves, they don't believe, okay, these devils over here in America. That's why they moving the way they moving. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 20. Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil, right? And the leadership of America is a prime example. Okay, these Edomites. All right, deceit is all in their tongue. All right, they'll say one thing and do another. Oh, by the way, this war is coming. Check this out. U.S. has 100,000 troops in Europe for first time ever, 2005, right? And best believe those numbers are a lot more than that, all right? Because you got CIA up in that bitch. You even got the FBI up in that bitch. Okay, that's right. FBI can go to Europe and do their, okay, wicked deeds and wicked acts. That's what they be doing. All right. So you already know you got them, and you got special forces, rangers, you name it, that are not accounted for this. Okay, all throughout Europe. All right, especially at the border with Russia, and maybe even in Russia, because you know there's CIA operatives in Russia, just like there's Russian. I forgot the name what they are, but they have their equivalent CIA, which is here in America. Okay? So, yeah, this is who these Edomites are. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 20. Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil, but to the counselors of peace is joy, right? And this is peace for us because we took heed to the Lord's counsel, all right? The Lord set up great men, the apostles of Great Millstone, all right, the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, to teach this word, break it down, make it plain upon the tables, all right? And all we did was took heed to the words of the Lord, and like, yeah, that makes sense, all right? And that's why we're up in the spirit, because we clearly see the end of this kingdom, Esau, Edom's kingdom, because once World War III happens, that's it. All waiting on is a digital awe, the MOTB, which is coming soon, sooner than you think, because if this is happening now, all right, how close we are to that digital awe being made mandatory. All right, that's why you got to watch this financial system. All right, it's speeding up. They're going to change the whole system. That's why you have every freaking financial expert saying, get ready for a recession. Get ready for a major change in the economy. Blah, blah, blah. All right, I think the recent one was Jamie Dimon. He said, prepare for a recession. Prepare for an economic change, right? Google it. Proverbs 12 and 21. There shall no evil happen to the just, right? And that's our confidence, all right? The just shall live by faith. That's our confidence. Like the Lord will get us up out of the coming destruction, all right? All we got to do is take heed to the words of the Lord, obey his commandments, all right? Follow what he says, all right? Do them, okay? And he's going to take care of us. He's going to get us up out of here. That's the faith we have. But the wicked shall be filled with mischief. Right, and this is a prime example of the wicked being filled with mischief. Motherfuckers sending advanced missiles into Ukraine, all right? Knowing the Russians are like, wait a minute, these advanced missiles can hit our country now. Fuck out of here. Hey, get these troops trained, do the drill of nuclear right now, man. And this is The saber rattling. That's how you know we're getting so close to the end. Last one. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 3. For out of the north there cometh a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate. This is obviously talking about America, because ancient Babylon wasn't made desolate. All right, it just became a province under the Persian Medes. All right, this is obviously talking about a future Babylon, Babylon the Great America. All right, it says desolate. Okay, desolate. And none shall dwell therein. That's another clue. None shall dwell therein. Again, ancient Babylon, people were still dwelling there. It was made a province under the Persian Medes. And then when the Persian Medes went down under Alexander the Great made it kept it as a province. Okay, they even had a movie on it with Alexander the Great, right? With Colin Farrell and Angelina Jolie and who was the other one? Anthony Hopkins, right? So obviously this, when it says, and none shall dwell therein, it's talking about a future Babylon, America. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. For in those days, so we are in these days when this is going to happen, and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the Israelites stand upon their feet, according to Ezekiel chapter 37, or according to Revelation chapter 11. Let me get it. Revelation chapter 11 and 11. Let's see. Yep, Revelation 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. Right, and that goes to show you that we're at the end, because now we're standing upon our feet. All right, we're knowing who we are. We're the Israelites. You have so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, waking up to their biblical nationality, their true heritage, all right, knowing who they are, examining themselves, saying, wait a minute, I am the descendant of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I have the royal bloodline running through my veins, okay? I'm Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's chosen people. That's what's happening. And they're not saying they're black. They're not saying they're Hispanic. They're not saying they're Native American. They're saying they're Israelites. And again, the Lord is not saving black people. The Lord's not saving Hispanic people. The Lord's not saving Native Americans. He's saving Israelites. So if you keep calling yourself black, Hispanic, Native American in 2022, all right, the Lord's going to start breaking you down, because you're not acknowledging the heritage he gave you, okay? The Lord's going to break you down. And that's how we know Jacob's trouble is coming. And a lot of you Jakes are going to get mowed down, man. And by the way, America's through. Just listen to this. Here it is. They got to deal with the Russians and the Chinese, while simultaneously they got to deal with the incoming fighting here, a civil war that's brewing, which plenty of mainstream media have reported of a civil war coming. This place is through. How's America be able to defend, okay, themselves from nations from without, while simultaneously trying to defend themselves from their own countrymen and other nations from within, because you Jakes are going to turn up, all right? And Esau going to have to mow you down. So he's going to be so focused, all right, mowing you down. I just want to make that point. Because, hey, food prices going to keep continuing. Gas prices going to keep continuing, all right? Things are going to get more expensive. And you Jakes are not going to know how to act, all right? You're gonna spend your last dime on bullshit instead of like, wait a minute, well, gas keeps going up. Yeah, let me stop partying bullshitting. Let me stay at home and let me learn who my power is. Huh? You're not even doing that. Jeremiah 50:4. In those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping, they shall go and seek the Lord their power. And this is happening now. 5. They shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, come, and let us join ourselves to the Lord in perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten. This is happening now. You have young men, okay, on the highways and byways preaching the word, all right, from the 12 tribes, all right, compelling the elect, hey, come, All right? Let's, all right, come to our power, our heritage, our customs, our culture. All right? This is the way. Follow. And that's what's happening. 6. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. Right. These false leaders within our nation. Okay? And they're being exposed daily. All right? Especially with this whole charagma. All right? The digital awe. All right? All you got to do is see what was going down. All right? With this technology and what was being discussed over in Davos, Switzerland at the World Economic Forum. All right? The Nokia CEO, he made a statement. He said, we're going to have these devices on your face, in the body. Come on. And these false leaders, those that even know that the Israelites are saying, it's June, ain't no microchip. The Lord, amen. The Lord going to start judging, man. At least you repent. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. 7. All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries say, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers. Right, and that's what these heathens are banking on, all right? And that's their pride and their pomp. They're like, they're the ones going off, the accuser of our brethren, mainly Esau, Edom, because he's the one that controls Babylon the Great, okay? Oh, look, they don't want to seek their power. All right, they're into selling drugs to each other, killing each other, okay, committing adultery among one another. All right, they're eating all abomination. All right, even though you Edomites, you're a bunch of piece of shit, fucking, all right, snakes. Who put the drugs in the community? You did. Who put the guns in the community? You did. All right. But yet you calling us thugs and okay, thieves and all that, when you're creating the conditions for Jake to be like that. All right, now don't get it twisted. All right, the truth is out now, so our people, you have no excuses now. See, maybe 30 years, 40 years, you could have an excuse because the truth wasn't okay being pushed out so heavy, okay, on a global scale. But now, no excuses. Everybody's heard about the Hebrew Israelites. No excuses. All right, but to you heathens, you still touch the apple of the Lord's eye, and you still for the affliction. All right, you put the bottle to your neighbor's mouth. All right. 8. Remove out of the midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as the goats before the flocks. 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, one of being Russia. Okay, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty excrement. None shall return in vain. And they're getting ready. The prophecies are speaking. They're not lying. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, and it's not tarrying. We're here. We are the final generation. These nukes are going to fly in our lifetime. All right, and we're so close. That's why you got to, all right, stay rooted in these words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay, stay, all right, disciplined. All right, detach yourself from Babylon the Great and its philosophies, because this place is through. It's already a decaying empire. It just, the Lord has to just take it out of its out of the way, and He will, by nuclear missiles and chariots of fire. All we're waiting on is the digital all, and that's it. So, Lord, when this, let's edify. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it door. Keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right. To the few sisters that I do watch, keep studying. And when you pray with your head cover, almost out here. Let's keep going. Shalom and a Bible ball. Shalom.